Lately, I've been thinking about 3I Atlas. Have you heard of it? You might have heard of this guy, Avi Loeb, professor of science at Harvard University. He's been talking about it a lot. Well, Avi and 3I Atlas have definitely stirred things up in the scientific community. He's trying to get people to think outside the box. I think he believes the scientific community to be unwilling to explore the data objectively. He's also selling a book. He even came up with something called the Loeb scale. On that scale, 0 represents a totally natural object, like 2I Borisov, the second interstellar object ever observed, which behaved exactly like a normal comet. 10 would mean you're 100% confident the object is a technological artifact, and maybe even alien. So where does he put 3I Atlas? He puts it at a 4, because of all its increasingly weird, anomalous properties. And just to be clear, 3I Atlas is not from around here. It was the third interstellar ever detected, and it was detected on July 1st, 2025, by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, ATLAS, in Chile. And for us here on Earth, its closest approach will be on December 19th, passing safely at about 170 million miles away at a speed of about 41 miles per second. That's super fast! The kind of speed and trajectory that only makes sense if it came in from outside our solar system. Unless there are some very large aliens out there playing cosmic golf. What makes 3I Atlas so weird? First, it started acting like a comet way out, about 5 or 6 astronomical units from the sun. At that distance, most comets are still pretty quiet. Typical water-ice activity shouldn't be doing much of anything yet. And yet, it was already glowing. Second, the light coming off this thing is polarized in a way we've never seen before. Not like normal comets, not like asteroids, not even like the other interstellar visitors we've seen. That suggests the dust surrounding 3I Atlas isn't made of the same kind of stuff we're used to seeing. It's different. Third, instead of the classic tail pointing away from the sun, it has a big anti-tail reaching toward the sun. Anti-tails are already rare. This one is extreme, and the geometry tells us it's not just some camera trick or perspective illusion. Is that a sunward-facing jet? Or are you just happy to see me? Fourth, the coma chemistry is bonkers. We're seeing tons of carbon dioxide, almost no water, and very little carbon monoxide. That mix, that ratio, is among the most extreme we've ever seen in a comet. Fifth, the metals. We see nickel in the gas, but no iron. In nature, nickel and iron are usually a package deal. Wherever you find one, you tend to find the other. Nickel without iron? That's highly unusual for comets. Sixth, the size problem. Depending on how you model the brightness, the nucleus could be several kilometers across, maybe a lot more. Even at the low end, it's way more massive than the last interstellar comet, 2I Borisov. Observing a 20-kilometer interstellar object is a long shot, about 1 in 10,000 over a 5-year period. Seventh, the trajectory. It slides in almost perfectly along the plane of the planets, what astronomers call the ecliptic plane. And on the way through, it comes unusually close to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, all in one pass. If you were designing a scout to tour the inner solar system, that's exactly the kind of path you'd love to use. Eighth, the Jetson tail don't seem to care that it's spinning. And even though it's rotating roughly every 16 hours, the jets stay straight, clean, and continuous. A normal spinning comet should make its jets fan out or pulse, like a rotating garden sprinkler. But here, they look more like steady beams locked in place. So either the geometry is fooling us, or something about the comet is. Either way, strange. I was trying to keep this video short, but while I've been working on it, 3I Atlas just keeps doing weird stuff. And honestly, I love it, because they keep finding more anomalies. So let's quickly rapid fire the latest discoveries. Ninth, Jupiter bullseye. On March 16, 2026, 3I Atlas is predicted to skim the edge of Jupiter's gravitational bubble, its hill sphere, with almost absurd precision. The kind of perfect approach you'd pick if you wanted to park around Jupiter using gravity. 10th, the anti-tail won't let go. Even after it swings past the sun, that skinny streak keeps showing up sunward, like it's locked to the sun with a compass needle. That's not how a normal tail usually behaves. 11th, the chemistry is getting spicy. Radio data points to strong methanol and hydrogen cyanide, with methanol especially concentrated on the sun-facing side, and an extreme methanol to cyanide ratio. Let's just say it's weirdly loaded with organics, like life-friendly ingredients, in proportions that make scientists raise an eyebrow. 12th, possible fragments near the core. Some sequences hint at bright clumps that look like separate objects, maybe even kilometers across. The problem is 3I Atlas shouldn't have enough gravity to hold on to big chunks like that. So either it's actively shedding material, or we're looking at something more complicated than a simple dirty snowball. So what do we think? Is 3I Atlas just a very weird natural object? Or is it alien technology cruising through our neighborhood? Right now, the only honest answer is we can't say 100%. But it's probably natural. Even so, the anomalies are real, the data is real, but the interpretation of what looks like a new kind of object is still wide open. And just to be fair to Avi Loeb here, he's not running around yelling, "It's definitely alien tech!" Actually, he's giving it a 40% chance. So I'll turn it over to you. What do you think? Natural oddball or engineered visitor? And why do you think the official line is still just a comet? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. Thanks for watching, and as always, think, then decide.